Our reliable, affordable power has been and continues to be a huge asset as we grow tremendously.
If there is any truth to the idea of the goose that lays the golden egg, CPS Energy is it.
What we want to do this year and going forward is really be more engaging with our stakeholders. And in my opinion, everyone is a stakeholder of CPS Energy. And we want to invite you into our conversations. I think typically what happens, historically I came along when our last coal plant came into existence. We put the best environmental improvements on that coal plant. It is an optimal premium asset that's going to perform, and it performs responsibly. At the same time, we decided that we're going to shut down some coal plants. And usually by the time we go through all those decisions, we're done. And we come and we present a decision to you. And we put a bow on it, and we explain it, and we explain it, and we explain it, and we explain it, as much as we can. What's happening is our last major strategic discussion was formulated, it started back with Milton Lee, and then it really got elevated to a whole nother level with Doyle Beneby, and we used to call it Vision 2020, or we currently call it Vision 2020. But here we are, 2017, and 2020 is right in our line of sight. And I would tell you, we've done well by that vision. Our goal was to reduce emissions, have a cleaner portfolio, introduce renewables in a very meaningful way. So we have over 1,000 megawatts of wind. We have 450 plus megawatts of solar.
Let me say that CPS Energy is unique and also in many different ways, and I think Paula covered a lot of that. First of all, we're vertically integrated, so we own power generation assets. We own coal, nuclear, gas, solar, wind is in our mix. We have the distribution system, so all the poles and wires, and then we serve the retail customer here in San Antonio. But unlike a pure retailer who's primarily concerned about selling kilowatt hours out there, more electricity sales, we can actually work with our customers on energy efficiency, demand response programs, solar programs like the one we just announced here yesterday at our board of trustee meetings, and that can help our customers reduce their consumption, lower their bills, and we can actually realize savings by not having to burn fuel in our power plants or even build that next power plant.
If you walk into a local office, you call us on the phone, you go online, or we meet with you in the field, my team and I are responsible for ensuring that our 1.1 million gas and electric customers have the best customer experience possible. We know that our customer expectations are changing, and we have to adapt.
We have 3 challenges that we're dealing with. One, we are having to look at all the laws and regulations that cover us. As Chris said, we've got a lot of them, and we have to make sure that the company is compliant with those. We have to participate in rulemaking proceedings and policy discussions at in a lot of different places in order to help shape the outcome of those. And then we are also trying to figure out how we can accommodate new technologies, because as our operations change and our customers want different things, it just means that all the regulations we're dealing with are different.
I am excited about where we're going to go with our dialogue in the future. I think some of the primary takeaways, again, is our customers in our community are number one. That's our anchor. There's no point in us arguing internally about one way or another if it doesn't serve customers or community. We are committed to that. We see technology, the other takeaway from the second panel, we say technology as enabler, but it's complicated, as they say, and finding our way through the mix of how to change, and as we talk about, there can be disruptors that happen faster than we are thinking. And that's why we're just trying to keep it open and speed up the way we think about change.